Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Channel Your Light, Own Your Intuitive with myself, Erin Chandler. We're doing another different style. We're just rolling with spirit into the unknown because the truth is, whether I am on camera looking at you, whether you are just hearing the audio, or whether you are interested in cards, there is no place like home. It does not matter the delivery style of my messages. They are messages from home, Starseed family, messages from home. Notice the house there. There's a no place like home. There's a no place like home. That's a specific message for someone on here. And also the reference of you are your home. It does not matter the style that I deliver the messages in. I know the energy and the resonance of home. This message is very interesting because the reason I'm sitting down right now is the message that came through. The reason is your guides are telling you to be ruthless. Now, that's a very strong word with a lot of negative connotations, but it is very important at this time for one of you beautiful soul sisters and brothers on here. Be ruthless in ensuring that you are connected to your higher power. Next card out. Be ruthless in identifying the places where you have hid yourself. Be ruthless in identifying any place there is a tall tale you have told yourself, an illusion, something that takes away from you, or where you've been sacrificing yourself. It's a story. Be ruthless. Even though that word has negative connotations, we are utilizing it in a completely different manner. The textbook or the thesaurus or dictionary version of being ruthless is having no pity and no compassion. So be ruthless in how you perceive yourself and the stories you tell yourself on repeat, on repeat. Connect in with your higher power. Be ruthless in carving out time and saying no to anything that takes away from your own sanctuary. Be ruthless in ensuring that you have come into a balance with yourself. Next card out kind of flew out. To be fair with yourself, be fair with your time to yourself, be fair with your connection to yourself. This is for somebody who self-sacrifices, I feel like, and you sacrifice for everybody else and you're flexible for everybody else and you're fair with everyone else. But have you been fair with yourself? Have you been flexible with yourself and your own time instead of giving your flexibility to everybody else and being fair to them? Have you forgotten to be fair to you? Be ruthless in carving out time for you. Like the lotus blooms is what I am hearing. It does require us to have a certain energy to propel this new life. And for some of you on here, somebody here, your guides are singing celebrations. Like your new life is not about manifesting something, or it's not this big flashy thing. Your new life is coming, being at home in the self. Got it? Your new life is being at home in yourself, wherever you are. Being connected to your higher power, carving out time for that, making that your priority, making you your priority, and being fair to you and yourself instead of putting everybody else before you or sacrificing yourself for them. There's this idea that spiritually we need to sacrifice ourselves. Make no mistake, the divine did not incarnate you here as the divine walking around to sacrifice yourself, to be poor, to be this, to be that, all in the name of Jesus, or all in the name of spirituality. This is about balance and being fair. Spirit is a cup overflowing. Your new life, perhaps for whoever this message is for, your new life is you're being asked to be ruthless to honor you. Be ruthless in honoring your own sacred time. Be ruthless in saying no to others that would have you sacrifice this incredible piece of you in order to cater to them. That's very clearly what the message is. This is your new life. And this new life, being ruthless in this sense, actually, I'm being told to go to another deck here, allows you to cultivate deep compassion. Now, the dictionary meaning of ruthless is to have no pity and no compassion for others, like be ruthless in getting what you want, win at all costs. Connect to spirit at all costs, meaning relinquish your limiting beliefs that you can't do it, that it has to look a certain way. And the reason I say this is you are spirit. You're already connected to this. You are already home. It is our suffering of the mind and the incongruencies of the mind that tell us that we're not home, that tell us we do not like our home. So be ruthless in identifying anywhere that you have limited yourself, placed a belief there, an idea of who you are based on the past. Be ruthless in identifying this. When you are willing to be ruthless in identifying these places in ourselves, self-development is coming in. When you're willing to be ruthless with yourself in that sense, the moment you have the epiphany, the understanding of what it is, and then you are going to slather on the divine compassion of the spirit of who you are, because we are all at different phases and stages. It's kind of like being ruthless in identifying the negative Nelly within you. Be ruthless in identifying who that is without compassion. And then when you've clearly identified the core seed of that, then you're going to be wrapped in the divine mother's arms. So, and be ruthless in your compassion for yourself. Be ruthless in being fair to yourself. Be ruthless in being forgiving to yourself. And although those are two, it's definitely words in opposition for this, but this is how spirit is asking it to be delivered. And I trust implicitly these messages because I trust myself, and I know that paradigm shifts sometimes require a ruthless evaluation of the self. And sometimes that's not fun, friends. Oftentimes I have to do this for myself, and it's not always pretty. Like, Erin, oh, you didn't see that about yourself. And I have to be ruthless in identifying it in order to come to the royal you. Hey, queen. That's what I'm hearing. Hey, queens. There's a song with that by a beautiful chorus. I don't know the lyrics to it, but it's just pinging. I'll find it and link it in the comments for those of you who are interested in it. Some songs have a resonance and a frequency that speak to our soul for a certain place or phase on the journey. We are all in a process. Yes, being ruthless is part of the process. Yes, cutting out things that don't serve you is part of the process. Yes, seeing clearly who you are underneath it all is part of the process of becoming the royal you, which is you that wears the crown. Notice the crown chakra, the higher power, the divine, where you wear your crown. Owning your intuitive is about owning your life. Being a creator of your own world is about owning the places that you hide, owning the stories we've told ourselves, owning where we've given our power away, and being ruthless in identifying that. Sometimes I'm being told this. Some of us think we're here to be the creator of our own worlds, but underestimate what that entails and what that actually means. It means you have to be accountable for everything you say and everything you think and everything you do, everything that comes towards you. It means you're not accountable for the things that come towards you, but rather you are accountable for being in control of you. And that's actually the superpower and the mode of creator of the royal you. It's always been that way. And I'm hearing this and I giggle at this because I've said this to myself along this journey of, taking back my power in this life. It's both freeing, but it's both crushing at the same time. It crushes my ego or the things that I think that I was. It crushes the ideas of what others thought of me. But what's it all taking me to? And that crushing is the erecting of the fifth I am presence within me, which is the royal me that wears the crown. And this is, personal growth and ascension. We always look at these things as these beautiful, high vibing, light and love. And it is that, but you go through a crushing process during that transition state or the phases or the steps. And everybody goes about it differently, is what I want to say. There's another message about the royal you. It's unveiling the royal you within you. You cannot unveil the royal you outside of you on the earth plane without first unveiling it within you, because the royal you is you. Do you see what I mean? There's just this idea of be ruthless in identifying the royal you and the things that have taken away from you or the stories that we've told ourselves. It's an interesting journey. It's an interesting process. What I thought yesterday was necessary, a necessary step for the understanding I'm coming to today. And that necessary step of yesterday may not be in congruence with somebody else's process, but it's part of the process to get to the royal you. So in this way, we don't negate from any of the steps. Be ruthless in seeing all the steps. Be ruthless in identifying this, because then once you get to the royal you, you're just going to be smothering you with deep divine compassion. The new life, it's that understanding that your new life is being fair to you. It's not hiding or shaming or judging or guilting the royal you of who you are. Because guess what? You are all the divine mother's child, every last one of you, both individual children, 8 billion of you, but you're all one child. All one child. I believe I can fly. We are all one child. What you do for you, you do for all of us. What you think for you think for all of us. Do you understand, dear heart? The royal you is waiting to be crowned and unveiled for whoever this message is for. And that is the new life. And I'm being shown pedestal. For somebody on here, you've put somebody else on a pedestal, and whoever that was, this is a very important person in the collective consciousness who's here to create a ripple of vast and profound change in the collective consciousness. And they do it first for themselves. That's how they're able to do it for others. One of you put somebody on a pedestal. Guru is the word that I'm hearing. This particular guru, quote unquote, guru, G-U-R-U. Somebody once commented on one of my YouTube videos from a long time ago. And it's so true. G-U-R-U, guru, acronym for G-U-R-U. The royal you is what's coming out there. Whoever this guru is, or this person you're putting on a pedestal, it's not the same as other people you would put on a pedestal. You're not putting them on a pedestal because you have lack within you, yet you're doing it because you perceive them to be further ahead than you. This particular guru is one of the most powerful. Saint is what I'm hearing. They have like a saint energy. They're powerful because this particular person you put on a pedestal actually came here to stand on a pedestal in order to raise all of you up to an even keel so that all of you so too put yourself all on a pedestal. Thus, in this process, when you're all on an even keel, you start to begin to understand that no one's on a pedestal, that you've been giving your power away. It's almost like you put you on a pedestal and everyone else. And in this way, everyone becomes everything, and yet everyone becomes nothing. We're leveling the playing field is what I'm hearing. There are a subset of souls who are very, very powerful. First, they come up on the pedestal of their own mastery to share with the world. This particular subset of souls is here to level the playing field, to ensure that the collective consciousness rises in their own self-empowerment and their own freedom. But they must first match the current elevation of the earth plane, which is where we put people on pedestals. But they came here to level the playing field for all of us, for everyone. And whoever that is, I thank the good Lord that you are here, because you are powerful. Think about the word powerful. You are full of power within you. The royal you. Those who are powerless seek to control, manipulate those outside of them in order to feel in control of themselves. Those who are truly powerful is a power within. They are full of power within them. It's like that statement from Florence, right? Power moves, but cannot be moved. Those who have power within them, this does not mean they are rigid. It means they have a deep and profound power within them that cannot be moved or shaken because it comes from within them. They have the ability to be flexible, to take in the information from around them and choose from the power within them rather than allowing the powers outside of them, external forces, to push them around, to sway their decisions. Being powerful, full of power, cup of power, is the royal you, to create your own life based on your own decisions and being accountable for them, taking in consideration of other people's opinions, the current landscape of the earth plane and the things happening around them, but not allowing that to sway, I'm hearing, the integrity within. This is very important for somebody on here. Either you're the person who's sharing messages with that integrity, standing in that truth and that power, because this is not the normal way. Most people get on the pedestal and their ego takes over and all things come crashing down. Very few people can sit on this pedal, but I'm being told specifically, this group of souls that are standing up on pedestals are here to level the playing field for us. This is a new era. This is a new era of leadership, a new style of leadership. Come home, I'm hearing. It allows us all to come home. There is no place like home. Whoever this is, know that they are home no matter what. That the divine is not only something above them, outside of them that they connect to, it is within them. They are the divine. They are the home of the divine incarnated. We talk about heaven on earth. You want to create heaven on earth? You are the earth. Heaven is created within you. Hell is also created within you based on the alignment or the misalignment in your internal landscape. Florence Scovel-Shinn, we are learning to utilize the divine mind congruence, because in the divine mind, no challenges or obstacles or hindrances are viewed as a negativity. They're viewed as a propellant. They're viewed as everything is of God's will, I guess you could say. It's a perception or a paradigm shift. Well, what else do we want to pull? Another card here. This is such an interesting message because it started off with be ruthless. And in truth, my friends, I trust that this is resonating for somebody on here. Let me know if this is something you needed to hear as we move through these different energies, coming back to the self and that royal you. I forgot to pull that royal you card out. Oh, here's the card I'm getting. Beautiful uncaging, a beautiful uncaging, uncaging your heart, unlocking the royal you, unlocking the genius within. I'm seeing a chessboard, and I'm seeing somebody make a powerful move on the chessboard. I'm also seeing the white queen on the chessboard. That piece is so much bigger than all the other players. It's almost like somebody is making their move of the white queen, placing it on the board, and literally she changes the rules of the game. She changes the rules of the game because, let me find this royal you again. Where is that card that I put back into here? She changes the rules of the game because she becomes the creator, no longer allowing others to sway her. She is powerful from within, full of divine power, which requires her to acknowledge her own power as a conscious creator, being ruthless in identifying the places where she has given her power away, right? It is a beautiful uncaging of the queen, the empress, the powerful divine feminine within. It is a beautiful uncaging, no longer allowing the trauma, the doubts, the fears, the devil energies to sway you or take away from your crown or ask you to sacrifice yourself to help others. Like, I don't know who that message is for, but you're not here to help others and sacrifice yourself. There's just this big theme of sacrificing the sacrificial lamb or sacrificing the lamb. But friends, I'm seeing the lamb is bigger than the entire earth, walking around the earth. And the meek shall inherit the land is coming through as a biblical reference. The lambs represent the innocence, the purity, the gentleness of it. We do not slay the gentleness and the innocence and place it above our door as if that will protect us. No, we protect the innocent and change the landscape, protecting what is divine and sacred within each small child or small being, which is their purity and their innocence. I understand the biblical reference, and I'm speaking metaphorically. Take this as it resonates, and if it's not your message, then leave it over there. Not every message is going to be for you, but we are no longer sacrificing the lambs. Look at the 3D earth plane. We've sacrificed the innocence, the purity, the gentleness, the childlike awe and wonder, trying to make it into this duality of war and hate and love and greed and all these things. The lamb is 10 times the size of the earth plane, walking around it. I own that. That's what I'm hearing. They own this. So the great balancing, this is part of the great balancing. And I'm hearing those who have not been protected shall be protected from this point forward. A last card out. The uncharted sea. This is significant because I'm hearing this is a message for a lone ranger or somebody who's been going it alone a long time. The song playing is, if all of the queens had their kings on the throne, we would pop champagne and raise a toast. We would raise a toast. And that's a message for somebody who was waiting on a counterpart, but no longer is waiting. Justice has been served. There's also somebody on here that you felt somebody was your counterpart, but they're not. That was somebody who was a soulmate connection that is from a lower frequency vibrational timeline. You choosing this aspect of you automatically puts you onto a higher vibrational timeline because all of your energy gets called back to you, which makes you more powerful because you're embodying solely you, not having the transference of this person. I'm also hearing somebody waited too long or sat on their laurels thinking they could wait, but you've already set sail. I'm not sure who that message is for. It feels like twin flames is coming through, or somebody who has the perception of what twin flames is. Sometimes people view it as twin flames are like your other half of you that complete you. But my friends, you complete you. Anyone else should be a complement. It's not that they should complete you. You're complete in you, and all the others should complement you. And if somebody felt, settling, that's the word coming in. If somebody felt it was appropriate to sit on their laurels, here's what else I'm getting for this, whoever this message is for. The person you were dealing with on the lower timeline, the previous person is having a lot of trouble letting you go because they recognize you've set sail. And I don't know why, but there's something about an anchor. They're trying to anchor or moor you to the land, but you're setting sail. This person was not intended to set sail with you. That's why you had to leave. And them sitting on their laurels is I'm hearing again, justice has been served. Them sitting on their laurels, feeling that they could wait for you. They tried to make you feel like you were less than. That's the feeling of it. Like they didn't want you to know you were as powerful as you were or as beautiful as you were. It's almost like they denied you the beauty of you. I don't know how else to explain that. In this understanding, their denial of the beauty of you, their dismissal of you, their refusal to acknowledge you, they tried to hide you. That's what I'm hearing. They tried to hide you from other people and hide you from yourself so that you would think you weren't as good, so that you would stay there moored on the land because they were unwilling to progress at the rate of soul evolution that you were. Sister, brother, whoever this message is for, keep going. Set sail. You deserve somebody who honors and acknowledges who you are, but you had to honor and acknowledge who you are and choose all of you and be 2 feet in with you. That's why you had somebody who was 1 foot in and 1 foot out with you. You too were hiding you. You too didn't see your worth. You too didn't see the beauty in you. This is your beautiful uncaging of all of you. And we will thank this person after this message for whatever they denied or dismissed in you or tried to hide about you, because they're the very reason you are uncaging it and seeing it in yourself. You need not another person to see this now. And that was the gift that they gave you. It is safe to continue to move on. Don't go back to the shore is what I'm hearing. Set sail. Keep moving forward. Evolution is at hand. Destiny is at hand. Your creation of your own world is at hand. It required you to be in this energy. That was the gift of that person that's staying on the land, moving down a different journey. You are called to move into the uncharted sea, into the unknown. What a powerful message. Be ruthless in choosing you. Be ruthless in choosing your divinity, because when you are ruthless in this, notice that this home, see how I am getting a Zen master right now. Notice that this home is up in the ethers, in the divine cosmos, above the clouds, above the land. It is not tethered to the earth plane idea or dynamic of that lower density form. Your home has nothing to do with the 3D earth plane. Moving to different homes is not your home. You are the home. To honor the sacredness of you, The divinity and divine power within you, following your soul's calling, leads you to this self-rulership is what's coming in. That's you. No one can dismiss you or deny you when you are no longer dismissing or denying yourself. Ashtoya, and whoever this is, it's almost like your energy just expanded to take up 20 times the amount of space that you were taking up. And your ship is not this little thing. You're going to perceive it as this little thing. Look at the stork bringing a new beginning, new baby, rebirth. The stork on the card. I don't know if you can see that. And the light in the water and the light above leading the way, the lanterns. There's just something very profound of this ship looks like a little leaf. But you, my friend, there's a ship ahead of you. 100,000 people could sit on your ship easily and there would still be space. You think that your ship was this, but your ship is massive, massive, whoever this is for. It's always been massive. And I'm pointing my finger here like it's always been massive, friend. We've just been waiting for you to put your dang crown on and choose you, this new life of you. I also want to point out something about these cards. Notice that they're all the same coloring. I'm hoping you can see this on here. I'll bring it down a little bit further, a little bit wider here. Notice all the colors are purple, gold, and yellow, with the exception of the second last card, which was yellow, orange, and red. That's the lower energy, sacral, solar, and root, rewriting the lower earthly chakra energy centers so that you can actually take your ship, land ho, I'm hearing, take your ship to another land, another timeline, another you, because you're the ship. You're the vessel. All this purple, beautiful, divine energy into that lower earthly energy chakras, allowing you to set sail unapologetically and not turn back because you're the captain of your own ship. You're the ruler of the realm of you. You're the queen, king, emperor, empress, high priestess, high priest, however you wish to view that. You are the ruler of the realm of you. And that's what that other person from your past, that was their role in your life. Soul contract, I'm hearing. That was their soul contract with you in your life, is to ensure that you stepped up to that self-rulership of ruling the realm of you truly, wholly, completely, and authentically. Wow, what a message. It feels very powerful and very empowering. Let me know in the comments if you're really feeling this energy or being called to choose you. And as always, beautiful souls, I will catch you in the next video.